Hey, it's AP Experiment. Welcome back to Rainbow Six Extraction. I decided I was going to do a solo incursion with the
Last
Chonka to
known
go get my
location of our
Vigil back.
MIA is somewhere nearby.
Normally when I do
North
my
side of the
MIA
objective.
rescues, I normally try to do them on moderate just to get them done. Because I'm not, well, because my roster is fully maxed out and I'm not overly concerned about, losing any XP, I decided, alright, cool, let's test my skills once again and do something I haven't really done in a while, which is do my MIA on critical and then use a character I don't normally use, which is the Chonka. I normally don't use the Chonka since I do so many solo runs. He's not a very, usable character for me because I have no one to rely on to cover my flank if I do use his LMG and kind of just sitting there. Like even here when I'm using it, I'll put it on a corner so I can kind of choose this corner, and even with that, I end up getting the Tormentor right behind me. So it's like it became ineffective because then the Tormentor just popped up on me, rather than having a teammate who would distract for me so I could use that. And again, I do have it maxed out, so I can put down two at one time. But yeah, I just decided I was gonna do my MIA for. I was gonna just do my MIA with the Chonka. I honestly should have took the scope off of the gun for this. I believe this was previous to my no scope HK417 gameplay. I believe this was like earlier in my sessions of recording. So I didn't even think about it at the time, but man, do I wish I had, because I do want to actually see what the the AK-12, which is the gun that I'm currently using on Tachanka. I wish I'd understood what that looked like without the sight on it. Just because every gun in the game does come with the the original like reflex sight on it, and I think in this one I'm using like the 1.5 scope. So I would actually like to see what gameplay would be like if I was literally just pulling out the AK-12 no scope. Like, how would that affect my aim, my turn radius, my time between kills and things of that nature. Obviously I'm not well informed enough to have like analytics for the stats in front of me, so I don't exactly know even really the kill time, or the time to kill difference in between guns. So I obviously can't speak from that aspect, but I think the feel, to me, I would like to see what that feels like. For instance, when I took the scope off the HK417, the transition between targets seemed smoother, just because it wasn't that animation of aiming down the scope. It was kind of just like a movement of the gun, very similar to shooting it from the hip. And I obviously took way too much damage here. I really shouldn't have took this much damage. So I realized that, and I'm like, alright, cool. Let me try to run and get out of here. Let me try to escape. I kept forgetting it was cloaked Archeans, so I'm seeing that it's clear, and I'm trying to run, not realizing I'm running directly into enemies. I was making sure my shots hit. I did, reach the point where I'm like, okay, well, here's the Vigil right in front of me. So let me at least attempt this, using my laser like a lawnmower, cutting right through the sprawl, trying to make a nice even path, because I'm like, if I do this, with the limited health that I do have, I have to be efficient, I have to be quick, I have to really, in and out this. Like, this is going to have to be really, really efficient. If I had been just a tad bit smarter, I probably actually would have used his LMG for this, because I might have actually sped this up if I were able to just use the LMG to shoot out the anchor points. I feel like that would have actually been more effective. But because I was actually trying to use his AK-12 and I had this 1.5 scope, it actually did end up, making a difference. Again, I kept forgetting it was cloaked Archeans, so I wasn't even thinking about whether anything was coming. This Tormentor got behind me, and I realized my ammo was low. I was like, all right. And right as I ran out of the ammo for my AK-12, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna try to use the pistol. Realized the pistol was not taking the Tormentor out in time, and I was like, all right, you know what? I gotta do the dash. I just gotta run. I gotta get out of there. There's a whole second Tormentor. I can't keep trying to fight this. And so I just literally cut, and I was like, all right, I got 1 HP, which I was lucky that I even did get 1 HP. The fact that I was fighting 2 tormentors at once. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just dip. And boy, I was like, the whole time I'm thinking like, man, I'm about to have 2 MIAs back to back because I literally decided to not, be wise with how I was moving and not, thoroughly check. Like I probably should have just brought scan grenades since I knew it was close to Arcanians.